Hello and welcome to a quick how-to on avoiding the devastating combo ability in the Will of the Emperor encounter. My name is Marshamaro and I will be showing you what I look for when avoiding the arcs. As always, this is not the only way to accomplish this, so don't feel that you have to adjust anything you are doing if the process is working for you. The first thing to look at is your camera, specifically your max camera distance. If you are at the maximum the game will allow you inside the UI using the slider, you will not get a full view of the arc path for each swing. To fix this, you can use the macro listed below, and then zoom your camera all the way out. This will give you a full view of the boss's swing area, and allow you to better see what's coming. You can actually set the number much higher, but I've found that 7 works pretty much for every encounter. Once you have your camera set, you need to know what to look for. This is actually where I see most people get stuck, and once they figure out what to look for, the rest is easy. With each swing of the devastating combo, the boss will telegraph his swing using a big blue arc. This arc will actually show you where the swing will be going and tell you which half of his hitbox you want to be on. Once the arc appears, there's actually a little bit of lag before the boss actually does this swing. However, you still want to try to get in position quickly so that you can stay active on the boss. The best possible place for you to be after the swing is just behind and at the very edge of the boss's hitbox. This will force you to run a little further for the next normal or butt swing, but it'll give you a heck of a lot more leeway when avoiding the stomps. He telegraphs a stomp by going into crane kick position, kind of like in the Karate Kid. The stomps are actually the hardest to avoid. They don't apply the devastating arc debuff, but they do stun you, making it hard to avoid the next swing. They also clear your opportunity stacks like every other swing, making it so you won't get your opportunistic strike at the end. To avoid the stomp, just run outside the circle. You don't want to run too far, however, because if you run too far away, you'll either get magnetized in if you're the tank, or you'll actually drop your opportunity stacks because you're too far away from the boss. Just remember, once you've avoided the stomp, you want to run back in towards his hitbox so that you can be ready for the next swing. Other than the stomps and the standard swings, he'll also throw something in that I lovingly call the butt swing. Instead of the single blue arc that he normally produces, he'll now produce 2 arcs. Just avoid this the same way you do every other swing. Once you have avoided 5 swings in a row, you'll be granted a special action button called Opportunistic Strike. This ability will do 500k damage to the boss, so you can see how valuable avoiding these combos can be. Now on to boss mods. Most mods will give you a warning telling you which side the swing is going to be on. This can be helpful, I guess, but really there's no substitute to watching the boss and looking for the blue arcs. Well, I hope this guide has been helpful, and I'll see you next time.